Right, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. I just wanted to do a quick video on my aloe collection, which only consists of five, but one of them is like in the window. I'm not going to be able to get it out right now. But I just wanted to show my aloes that I have at the moment and my favourite ones and what I like about them, etc. Just as a little video, just to show you guys. My new current favourite aloe at the moment is one that I came across accidentally. I came across this in a plant haul video, well, a plant shopping video a couple of videos ago, and it is this aloe variegata. Aloe, I can't get that label off the pot, but I potted it up into this pot. I didn't buy it in this pot. But look how nice this aloe is, and it's sending up a nice little pup here, which I noticed when I repotted it, which I'm really happy about because it's such a nice. I just want to squeeze it really hard. Obviously I'm not going to, but like it just, look how nice that is. So I feel like this has grown quite a lot since I've had it, and I've only had it for a couple of weeks, but definitely one of my favourite aloes at the moment. I'm keeping this in my propagator. Under my propagator light, sorry, so that it can hopefully put on quite a bit of new growth in the winter. I think there might be another pup there. I thought that was just one of the baby leaves, but it looks like there's another leaf coming up above it. Yeah, that is another pup. Oh, that's good. I like the look of this on its own though, so I wouldn't want to have more than one in a pot. So when it does send up pups, I'll probably separate them, divide them and put them in different pots. But so I'm sure that was called aloe variegata or something like that. I'll put the name up on the screen if I do come across it, but my favourite aloe at the moment, just because I love how fleshy and like thick it is. So that one. Then I also have, which you guys would have seen, I have my little aloe pink blush, which I've put in this pot for the moment, and it's still very like small and not super interesting unless you like aloes, but really sweet. I really want this to hurry up and grow big because then you can really see the pink colour in there. But yeah, I've put these in a mixture of perlite, same as the other one, perlite, ordinary potting compost, so multi-purpose compost, and then I also put a bit of orchid bark in there. The reason I put the orchid bark, well, it's an orchid mix. The reason I put the orchid mix in there was because it has these little terracotta pieces, like this, and I just thought that would be beneficial for the soil to keep it nice and aerated and allow it to dry out quite quickly, because aloes do not like sitting in wet conditions because the roots will just rot and then the leaves will turn yellow, etc. So I'm trying out that mix, and depending on how well it grows, I may continue to use this mix or I didn't want to buy cactus compost because I don't really have any. I don't have any at the moment, and orchid bark was what I had. But yeah, so really sweet little guy. Can't wait for that to grow bigger because that's going to look really sweet. And I don't think they get big. They don't get big like other aloes do, like aloe vera, which I don't know if aloe vera is a Latin name. I don't think it is, but I've not looked into it. But these don't grow big like that. But yeah, really excited to see how big that one grows, and hopefully it'll be quick about it. Then another aloe, I'll show you the smaller one first so that I don't strain my back. This one you would have seen in my previous video where I brought this in from the garden for the winter. This is just an aloe vera. This is actually one of the pups from my main plant, which is over in, well, I think you can see it there, that thing there, you see that spike, that's my main aloe, and it's really big, and it's in a big planter with other cacti, so I can't get it. It's not very easy to get to, so I kind of just leave it there and let it do its thing. But this was a pup from that in the spring, I think it was, and it has absolutely grown massive. It kind of took such a long time to really get happy, because it'd be really happy in one position for like a long time, and then it would just turn brown. The whole plant would turn brown, and I'd be like, oh god, what's it like? It's throwing tantrums every now and again. So I'd then move it to a different place, or try watering it differently. The one over there, I water that once or twice a month, and I never have a problem. It never goes brown, anything. But this pup, even after it's fully rooted and established, it just would go brown every now and again. But finally, it's really looking nice. It's a little bit lopsided, but it's because I'm keeping it towards a window, and it's a north facing window, so it doesn't get any direct light, any direct sunlight. It just gets like the brightness of the window. So that's why he's facing that way, and I might turn it around, but then I don't know, because I don't know if I want to like stress him out, or I don't know if I like it or dislike it going just one way. But he's grown really big, and he should possibly in the coming year grow his own little pups, and then I can divide them if I want to. There are a lot of pups in the other one that I could divide, but yeah, there's that one. He looks really nice in that pot, and I just had him out by my fire pit area in my garden for the summer, just as like a little exotic touch to the area. I don't know, but really like that, and I love that pot as well. And these are one of those pots that you get really cheap. I think it was like $1.99 or something like that in the garden centre, but it is cracked at the moment. There's a big crack coming down it, but I don't mind that as long as I don't like be too rough with it. It should be fine. So yeah, aloe vera. Please let me know if you know like the scientific name for this one. It's the medicinal one, like the one you can use for your rashes and sunburns, etc. So that one. My next one is arguably my biggest aloe. My other one is like bigger leaves, but this is a different type of aloe. So, but oh god, this is Aloe arborescens, and this has absolutely grown crazy since I've had it. Let me try and show you the pot. It's really heavy. I've got it in quite a tall pot, and it has grown so many new side shoots, and there's so many pups in the bottom, and I'm just so happy with how this has grown. This pot as well, I got it quite cheap. I think the pot was £5 from a garden centre. I don't think it's a winter, like a frost-proof pot, but it doesn't matter because I brought it inside anyway. So, but yeah, that is a really nice display there. I don't know how big it's going to grow next year, because like it grows so much this year. Yeah, so that's all of my aloes. I don't know. The first one I showed was my favourite indoor aloe, and then this is probably my favourite. Well, I guess I can't really class it as an outdoor aloe. This is I'll say they're both my favourites, because like this is just such a nice display and looks like such a centerpiece, and the other aloe is just like so cute and squishy. So yeah, this one, Aloe arborescens. I don't know the family name for aloes, but I'll maybe Google it. Oh. There are a few other aloes I want to get. I want to get like the snowstorm aloe, which they're like the same as this, but instead of having pink and pale, like beigey coloured speckles, they have like bright white speckles all over them. And I did see them in IKEA recently, but they were planted in like a display, and they didn't sell them on their own. And I was gutted, because I would have definitely bought one if they were selling it on their own. But yeah, so there's that. Just one last look at my favourite one. I hate that label is still on there, but it's like such a nice fleshy plant. So I don't know if you can use any other types of aloes for like medicinal purposes. I wouldn't try it, and I wouldn't recommend trying it unless you research it. But yeah, it just looks. You want to take a bite out of it, don't you? Well, I do. Yeah, so that's all my aloes at the moment, and then obviously the one in the window, but I'm not getting that out. And I definitely want to get a few more aloes over the winter, because they're just really nice. I really like them. I'm more of like a foliage person than like flower person. Even like with plants I grow in my garden, like I much prefer like musas and gunneras and cannas to like daisies and all that sort of flowery stuff. So I think that's why I like aloes quite a lot. At my uni they do have the Aloe arborescens, like a huge one. It covers like literally the space of my room. it covers that area, and that flowers every year, and it flowers in the winter, and it's pretty impressive. I'll try and get a picture or something, or do a little video in there for my channel to show. That might be quite cool if you guys are interested. But yeah, I don't imagine any of my aloes are going to flower for me, because they don't really get sufficient light in my room anyway. Well, under my grow light they might, but I wouldn't expect to get any flowers out of them. But yeah, so this has only been like a really quick, short, relaxed video like my other one was. Let me know if you like this approach, or if you prefer like the structured videos, or I don't know. I tend to go off on a tangent every video anyway. But yeah, that's my aloe collection at the moment. It's definitely going to get bigger after Christmas comes and goes, and money is a little bit more around. I might treat myself to another aloe. I definitely want to get a snowstorm. I think it's called a snowstorm, or like a blizzard or something like that, but I really want to get one of those. And like, I'd love to get like a variegated version if they do those, but I'm not sure. I'm sure they do. You can get variegated aloes, but yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. Thank you for all your support, and thank you for my regular viewers for commenting all the time. I really appreciate it. I really do enjoy talking to you all. Feel free to inbox me on Instagram, like if you just want to chat, if you want to show me one of your plants or ask any questions, like feel free. I reply to everyone who messages me, and I quite enjoy talking to people, so I enjoy getting to know new people. So feel free to do that. Follow me on there and just message away, whatever you like. But yeah, thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in my next video.